Welcome back to another exciting interview on Poker Pro News. And today we are joined by Mr. Shravan Chhabria from Mumbai, a former cricketer, model, actor, and now a force on the poker fields with over 9 crores in online winnings and 260K dollars in live cashes across WSOP, WPT, APT, EPT, and other prestigious live events. His journey is nothing short of remarkable. Most recently, he made waves at Epic Poker Championship finale in Goa, where he shipped the Epic Mini Main event, adding another major title to his already impressive resume. So let's welcome the one and only Mr. Shravan Chhabria.
Thank you, Kuchi. Thank you for having me over.
Welcome to the show. I'm quite excited about today's conversation with you. So let's start. First of all, congratulations on your epic mini man event victory. You overcame 5,300 entries, entered the final table as a chip leader, and then closed it out like a pro. So can you walk us through your journey in the tournament and your mindset and strategy going into the final table of the event?
Uh, well, uh, Honestly, it was a really amazing experience. I played one of the flights and I managed to bag a big stack. And day two went really smoothly. I had a really good stack, and towards the final two tables, I won. I basically stacked the second in chips, and I went into the final table with a massive stack. I mean, I had a 6-1 chip lead over the second guy on the final table, and most of the news channels said that, it was my tournament to lose, and I'm glad I did not lose this one.
Okay, interesting. Sharavan, what did this victory mean to you personally, given your consistent deep runs across various prestigious live events over the years?
Well, it's always special to ship a big tournament like this in India. And, you have all your friends from all over India. We've been playing for the last 12 years. And sabke saath bahut acha dosti bhi hai. And so it was amazing to ship. It's always special to ship a big tournament live in Goa.
Wonderful. It's always great to ship a live poker event, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah.
live tournaments are always fantastic to close. We play a lot of online through the year, and साल में 3-4 बार गोवा में tournaments होते हैं. So whenever it happens, I'm always looking forward to it. And yeah, last few years have been great. I've had very good success, and this one being the biggest in the last few tournaments that I've shipped in Goa.
Great. I believe the Epic Poker Championship has raised the bar for Indian live poker. What was your overall experience of playing this particular series, and how do you think events like this contribute to the growth of Indian live poker ecosystem?
Well, I think it was one of the best tournament series that India has ever seen. It had very low buy-in, so that a lot of people could play from all across all bankrolls, newcomers, and obviously all the regulars playing. And the one I won for almost 28 lakhs, and the buy-in was just 3,500, and that is pretty unheard of. And in like the way the tournament is called, it was quite epic.
Wonderful. Moving on to your journey, you had a very fascinating journey leading a school cricket team and playing for Mumbai under 16 and then stepping into modeling and acting. How did each phase shape your personality uh, before poker came into your life?
Well, I started off playing cricket. So, cricket being a sport, and having the discipline, having the spirit, sportsman spirit, and basically the basic skill level that you need to be a sportsman. So that definitely helped. And when I came to acting, I met a lot of different characters from all across India, and you know uh, उससे काफी दिमाग खुल गया, and different different experiences हुए. And finally, when I found poker, I think it all came together and helped me like make my decisions even better, because poker is a lot to do with how you perceive your opponents. So and yourself actually. So it was I think sab kuch cumulatively really helped me in overall shaping of my poker career.
Yeah, indeed, cumulatively, it made you a very versatile person, I think. Uh,
Absolutely,
yeah,
absolutely. Actually, even in poker, when I started off, and तभी तो ज़्यादा लोग खेलते नहीं थे. There was like only 50 or 100 players playing in India, and that went on for like a good 40-50 years, and 4 5 years. And the last 7 8 years, you've seen a big boom in India, and now we have thousands, like you said, 5,300 plus players playing the 3,500. So uh, overall, the mindset of all the things that I've done, and the patience, and understanding opponents. These all things have played a big part in my success in poker.
wonderful. Shravan Bhai, you have also worked in movies with several renowned actors like Arshad Warsi, Himesh Reshamia. So, what were those early experiences like? And did you ever imagine that one day you would become a professional poker player?
Nahi, poker to was never in the picture at that time. I always thought I'm going to become a cricketer. And but the thing is, when I went to college, and there was no IPL that time, and we were basically, I was playing at the club level, played for Bombay under 16, but the gap between the Ranji and the Indian team is huge. And I thought that maybe that time I felt like, okay, maybe I should try something else, and an opportunity came knocking on my door, with acting and modeling with one of the best modeling agencies in India. So when I got into it, I mean, it was fantastic to, I mean, work with such big names like Arshad Varsi, Himesh Reshamya, Mahima Chaudhary, a bunch of television actors. Got the chance to work with Shah Rukh Khan as well. So it's been a fantastic journey. I mean, कभी सोचा नहीं था कि पोकर में जाऊंगा, but life has its own way to surprise you.
Yeah, I agree with you. Moving on to transition to your transition to poker, what hooked you to the game? Was there any specific moment or turning point when you realized that poker could be more than just a hobby?
Well, वही मैं कह रहा हूँ, स्टार्टिंग में जब when we started playing about 13 years back, तभी तो ज्यादा कुछ ऑनलाइन वगैरह कुछ था नहीं इंडिया में. Basically हम लोग साथ में दोस्तों के साथ खेलते थे, and that's how I basically, it was from the minute I started playing, I got really sucked into it, because of the strategies, and the calculate math calculation. And it's also a very the game keeps evolving. It's still not solved, and that is one thing that really keeps me engaged to the game always.
Yeah, agree with you. Poker is a beautiful game that attracts almost everyone. Yeah.
Absolutely,
Uh,
absolutely. As soon as I found it, I it took me 4 3 4 years, and tabhi suddenly there was started a poker boom in India. There were poker rooms in Bangalore, which started tournaments, and that's how my tournament journey started. I was playing cash games for a few years earlier, but somehow it didn't really interest me as much. Then, as soon as I found tournaments, it was love at first sight for sure. And now it's been more than 8 years that I'm still in love with the game.
But in your early days, you faced resistance from your family. What helped you to stay focused and gain their support for you playing poker professionally?
Well, the thing was, initially nobody knew what poker was in India. Nobody knew क्या हो रहा है. Everyone assumed पत्तों के साथ खेल रहे हो तो gambling होगा. And my family was like, no, no, this is not the right path to go. You cannot become a gambler and this and that. And I tried to explain to them, that it is not gambling, and I don't gamble in any other thing. So they did they wanted me to get a job and start some work, and the usual follow the usual path. But the thing is, when I played, I almost was certain that this is my calling, and I loved it. I loved it from the day I started doing well in tournaments and I started making money. I was like, okay, so I can definitely make this, like a life, like a career out of it. So was really happy. Was really happy actually that I stood my ground and I fought with my family and told them that no, I will pursue this, and just give me a year or so. एंड जैसे ही उन्होंने बोला ओके ठीक है, विल गिव यू अ ईयर टू गो ट्राई, आई वेंट टू बैंगलोर एंड आई प्लेड अ टूर्नामेंट एंड आई केम फर्स्ट. And then Thrill Poker was just starting in India, and they were looking to hire ambassadors and pros, and I was fortunate to be a brand ambassador for Thrill Poker for 2 years.
Yeah, yeah.
So it basically, I think the universe kind of conspired in my favor, that okay, that you're going in the right direction, keep at it.
Yeah, that is the power of confidence. When you succeed at something, you manage to convince your family, I believe. Finally, you convinced your family, right?
Right, 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 right. मैं बोल रहा हूँ कि as soon as there was friction between me and the family, I told them that okay, just give me 1 year, and I was so fortunate कि वो एक साल में I went from year to year, and they were like okay, now you're sponsored, and I had like a very good sponsorship deal for the year. And they were like okay, fine, now this looks like a little more legitimate, and you're getting a you're drawing a salary, plus you're getting sponsored to go play international tournaments. And like I said, I was fortunate that in that phase I really got some very good scores, and it was reassuring for my family that okay, maybe this is a career that we don't understand, but like they were very supportive after that.
Moving on to your career milestones, you have crushed both live and online arenas with over 96 online titles and 4 live titles. So, which of these moments do you consider the biggest milestone so far?
Well, back in the day, जब India में there was PokerStars.com, and that was a game changer for us because that gave us an opportunity to play tournaments for like big sums of money and with international players. And I remember so when I started playing online, my first time online, I played a 55,500 rupee tournament, and it had over 30 lakhs for first, and there were more than 20,000 players playing it. So that tournament itself went on for like 12 hours or 13 hours, and I managed to ship that tournament for over $30,000, and that was quite a game changer, and it gave a big boost to my bankroll. And and live may, I would say, the last few tournaments, like the epic tournament, has been one of the most special ones, as it had such a big field, and to overcome such a big field and to win such a big amount as well was really really reassuring, and gave me a lot of confidence and happiness.
Yeah, amazing moments, and they have been a major confidence booster for you. Yeah. You have also been seen a master on the Indian Poker Master Class, a learning game show series. How was that experience of mentoring and sharing your wisdom with the new generation of poker players in the country?
So the thing is, when I started playing poker, there was not a lot of studying material. We used to watch other players play online and on YouTube, watch international players play, and देख देख के ही सीखे हम लोग. तो तभी हमारे पास ये सब पायो सॉल्वर एंड इतना स्टडिंग मटेरियल था नहीं. It was more about our intuition and our gut feeling, and reading people and understanding their flaws and understanding their strengths, and capitalizing on them and trying to make the right decisions. So uh, it was so when I was a mentor, I was a mentor for PSL as well for 2 years, and when I was a mentor for IPM, it was a great experience. But I told my students that I'm not a conventional coach, but
Mm.
I will teach you how to maneuver the situation, and how to kind of tackle different opponents, and kind of just stick to basics, and stick to your strengths. And we were fortunate enough to come on the top and win the whole IPM.
Great. Learners must have learned something valuable from you. Moving on, you have cashed major live events like WSOP, WPT, APT, and EPT, and many more. So, what is it about live poker that excites you the most compared to online poker?
Well, live is always special because इतना खेलने को मिलता नहीं है, इतना travel करते नहीं है. But World Series, and I went to EPT recently. I've been traveling the Asian circuit. It's all been a fantastic experience, to kind of play with so many different kinds of people from all over the world, and trying to understand how they are thinking, engaging, and it's World Series has been like, it's every poker player's dream to kind of, participate. Forget that you do well there or win something, but just to participate in the World Series is like every poker player's dream. And I'm fortunate enough that I was able to go a couple of times and get really good scores as well. So overall, I went to EPT recently to Barcelona, and it was a fantastic venue. The organization was seamless. There was, after World Series, I think they are the second biggest live series that happens in the world. So overall, the experience was fantastic. Meeting people from all over the world, and sharing thoughts, sharing ideas, sharing strategy, discussing who plays how, and discussing different things with different people. I mean, it's, I'm a very social person. I like being friendly with people, and online में आप अकेले खेलते हो, घर पे खेलते हो, तो वो फैक्टर निकल जाता है. लाइव में आपको सबसे बात करने मिलता है, लोगों को समझने को मिलता है. पर्सनली यू गेट टू नो देम, एंड दैट्स अ बिग प्लस फॉर मी.
Yeah, I agree with you. Social aspect of live poker is the biggest plus, I think. Moving on, your career best live score came at WSOP 2019 in the Big 50 event, right? So,
Right, right,
what,
right.
yeah, yeah. So, what did it feel like to go that deep in one of the world's most prestigious tournaments, and how did it shape your confidence as a poker player?
Well, that was a special moment. That tournament went on for 5 days, and it was a grueling experience. You go there in the morning at 10 o'clock, you're back home at 10 in the night. So पूरे 12 घंटे 13 घंटे आप you are involved in while playing, and it was definitely very strenuous. And I think there were more than 28,000 players who played that tournament, and I was fortunate to come in the top two tables, and I busted 18th. And it could have been, I lost a flip, and it could have gone my way, and could have got my biggest score ever, as it had more than $1 million for first. So overall experience was extremely exhausting, but extremely rewarding. By the time when you're so deep, आपकी सब थकान वगैरह सब निकल जाती है, and you're so excited and involved in the game that the tiredness and the hours really don't matter. And you always have your eyes on the prize. So I was
Yeah.
very focused, and I got a bunch of other scores also, where I went deep in multiple tournaments and busted 13th and 20th. So it was a bit bittersweet that I could not close anything, but I'm really grateful that I got the opportunity to play these.
Yeah, as you mentioned, extremely exhausting but highly rewarding. It must have been a wonderful experience. Coming to your future plans, what is next for Shravan Chhabria? More international events, online grind, content creation, or something else?
Well, अभी तक content creation में तो अभी तक मैं घुसा हूँ नहीं. I've only done some content creation for poker sites that have hired me for their IPs, and that is always fun. But for myself, I have not streamed or done a podcast yet. But that could be interesting in the future. But right now, I think I'm enjoying playing online poker. It's booming. There's so much to play, and I'll always keep traveling. The साल में 2-3 बार I travel, whether it's in Asia or America or Europe. I always make sure that I go and experience and try to do my best at the world level.
Interesting. Finally, for those trying to find their path into poker, especially people juggling multiple careers, what is your one piece of advice for them?
Well, the thing is, Dekho, poker is a full-time job. If you're juggling with work and poker, it's going to be very tough and difficult for you to kind of, get the results that you desire. But having said that, there have been a lot of players who do that. And for the youngsters, I would just tell them that like the game has evolved a lot. In today in India, people from IIT, engineers, all of them are playing poker. So the standard of the game has really risen high. And for any newcomers, I would suggest that there are a lot of poker stables these days, so they can get the right coaching and the right mindset and the right discipline, and mainly following bankroll management. If they can follow these 3-4 things, I think they would be fine. They would do well.
I think a great piece of advice for new generation of poker players. Can can we now move to some rapid fire questions?
Sure.
Okay, let me start. Here we go. You have been a cricketer, model, actor, and now a poker professional. Which life felt the most glamorous to you?
Well, of course, cricket was not so glamorous, but it was a lot of fun and rewarding for me. But definitely poker and acting, I would say, will be at par because both gave me an opportunity to travel and meet different people. And that's what I love the most about poker. You get to meet so many different people from all parts of life. And acting also gave me that opportunity. I think I've been very fortunate to meet so many different kinds of people from different industries.
Tight aggressive or loose aggressive? Which style suits you better?
Well, initially I was playing a little more tight, but in the last 4-5 years, as I've got more confidence and score and knowledge, I've become a little more loose aggressive.
Okay. Favorite poker destination?
I think Barcelona.
You are a dog lover, right?
Yes.
So, if you had to pick a poker buddy for a dog parenting reality show, who would it be? Alex Foxen, Victor Blom, or Sean Deeb?
I think Alex Foxen, because I think he may look like a big guy, but I think he's a gentle giant. And I think Alex Foxen would be do a good job at being a dog father.
Okay. What is one thing your fans would be surprised to know about you? A secret hobby, a hidden talent, or an obsession?
Well, they'll be surprised that I used to love dancing, and I have done salsa, and I've done street jazz, and I've performed at various shows and stuff. So I think that is one thing people don't know about.
Okay, interesting. What actor you would love to play your role in your poker biopic?
I think Shahid Kapoor could do a very good job because I know he also plays poker and loves poker, so he would understand the role much better. So I think Shahid Kapoor would be the right choice.
Finally, any words for Poker Pro News team?
I'm really happy and thrilled that you're hosting the Poker Pro News, and I'm sure these interviews with all the big players from India is really, really going to help the younger players to understand the journey of how poker happens, and it'll be inspiring for them. So I think you're doing a great job in being the medium between the pros and the newcomers.
Thank you for your kind words. That concludes our interview with you. It was a great pleasure talking to you. You have been truly inspiring both online and offline. I wish you all the best for future
Thank you. It was a
and
pleasure
wish
to
you
be here.